Greetings, gamers, and welcome back to Public Gaming Community. I'm your host, Rekka, and oh man! So, Summerfest happened yesterday, and I was able to watch a little bit of it, but then I had some technical issues. Fear not, I am here to drop all the news and my reviews and thoughts on everything I saw and everything I found really interesting. So, let's first go ahead and start off with Street Fighter. Of course, you guys know already that they did year 4. Now, we thought this was going to be so many things. We thought this was going to be Ultimate Street Fighter. We thought this was going to be some DLC characters that none of the leaks were true, except for maybe one character. So we're gonna go ahead and check out that trailer, but before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, and let me know your thoughts. You excited about these characters? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check that trailer out. I saw a little bit of this. Yeah, and it goes into this little 3D mode.
Street Fighter 6 is already entering year 4.
We knew you would come here and screw things up. So what do you do? Yes, this is the character Yasmin. I believe she is Filipino. Don't quote me. And this is Arjun, or Arjun. And he actually is maybe a descendant from Yoga, from maybe Dawson, I don't know. And this is Bosch, which I was kind of like, I thought Bosch would eventually get in the game at this point. I mean, hell, we don't have any of his moves in World Tour mode, so there's that. But this part right here, I was screaming when I saw this. I damn near broke my phone. I cannot believe it, man. The leaks were true. Freaking Tifa. Freaking Tifa, man. Wow, man. I have to say, this is really exciting. Really, really exciting. Good time to be a Street Fighter character fan. I'm sorry. Good time to be a Street Fighter fan. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? All right, let's discuss. So yeah, those are the characters. Well, let's start with how I feel. Number one, I'm actually pretty excited. I want to see what they do, and I think it's time for us to move on. Should we stop complaining about all these characters that aren't in the game, or characters that are DLC that were in day one in another entry of the game in the past and stuff like that? Maybe this is their way of saying, shut up and just look at these new characters and learn some new people. Who knows? Maybe we'll have inspirations from other characters further down the line. So let's go down the list here. So we have Yasmin. She is obviously from the Philippines, and she seems like she has a weapon. It's really hard to make out exactly what she is gonna do or what her game style is gonna be like, but I wouldn't imagine. I mean, I would imagine it'd be some type of rush down, maybe. And then of course we have Arjun, who is the second character, and of course they mentioned, see the smoke from the screen, it shows that maybe he may have some type of yoga flame or something, who knows. And then of course we have Bosch. Now Bosch is going to be interesting because I don't want him to play anything like Yin or Yang. I'd rather him, because we already have Jamie for that. And of course we have Tifa, who I'm beyond excited about. And they mentioned during the Summer Game Fest that she's going to have some type of limit break and Batera situation in her gameplay, that it's going to be similar to maybe like some Final Fantasy property and stuff like that. So basically, Bosch being alive again makes sense. If you haven't noticed, or if you don't know, in the World Tour mode, Bosch does die, but once you play the Ingrid mode, you actually reset time, and it's almost like he never did die. And maybe this is the new future that we're waiting for Street Fighter Year 4, and this is the new timeline that is probably going to push World Tour into a new direction. So maybe it doesn't involve characters, but maybe it'll involve something else. So I'm looking forward to it. So overall, I think this is a great time, and I'm gonna post up the dates of when all the characters are supposed to come out, and this is really exciting. I have no complaints here. So that's all I have for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below and let me know your thoughts. Are you excited about this Year 4 character pass? Who's the most interesting character to you? For me personally, I'm kind of looking at Yasmin because I don't know. I want to see what she's gonna do with this dagger. I want to see how it's gonna really make her gameplay also interesting. So let's start that conversation down below.